I feel like this is where I left off yesterday. Hey, thanks for coming over and hanging out with me. As you can see, my Amazon boxes are piling up out there. Actually, I'm pretty sure we just got more packages at the front door. Let's check it out. Moment of truth. Oh, maybe not. Oh, guess again. Oh, a little sneak peek on some Christmas gifts. Okay, cool. And hey, speaking of packages that are coming to my front door, the reason I know they're there is because of my Ring doorbell. And this video is kindly sponsored by Ring. Huge thanks to them for sponsoring a portion of this video, but massive thanks to you for supporting me when I have sponsored content. So let me tell you a little bit about Ring. There are so many reasons why I love Ring. Specifically, the Ring video doorbell helps me stay up to date with what's happening around the house. If there are packages arriving at my front door, I also love the Ring stick-up cam or the Ring indoor cameras, so I can peek in on my little ones when they're playing in the playroom while I may be doing other things around the house like cooking in the kitchen. And with the holidays right around the corner, I feel like Ring would be a perfect gift to give someone in your life. It is the gift that keeps on giving, something that they will use every single day. They have indoor cameras, they have a whole security system, they obviously have the video doorbell, they also have outdoor cameras and so much more. All of these devices can be easily installed and you can see what's going on through the Ring app. It has great quality live video feeds, two-way talk, and alerts you when there's motion sensor notifications. Now more than ever, a whole home security system is the perfect gift for anyone who wants to keep an extra eye out on their house. And there's so much more to explore about Ring. If you want to learn more, check out my link in the description box. Huge thanks again to Ring for sponsoring this portion of the video. I'll tell you something, it's been so busy here, I'm like barely surviving. I just have to say that, okay? With the holidays coming up and the birthday parties, I thought we were taking the easy way out because Eleanor is having her birthday party at a gymnastics place. And I was like, oh, they're gonna take care of everything. No, they literally don't take care of anything. I have still not a clue about the food situation. Are we bringing food? Are we serving food? Is food allowed? Where also? Because I don't think they have a party room. Oh gosh, so many questions. And then they're coming over to spend the night and that's tomorrow. And I'm like, what, am I supposed to like plan some activities or something? I don't know. Needless to say, I haven't done any of that. I started ordering stuff for Wentworth's birthday party. I thought he wanted a dinosaur birthday party. Turns out he wanted a dragon birthday party, so I completely missed the mark there. But then after I showed him like the stuff I ordered, I was like, oh, you know, dinosaurs are pretty cool too, right? But thankfully he's okay with the idea. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm gonna get done today. I feel like I'm just paralyzed by like having so many things on my to-do list that I like don't want to do any of it. Also, like, who else is gonna do it? I need to meal plan because ask me what's for dinner tonight, I haven't a clue. Tomorrow night, nope. Lunch, breakfast. Also, we're hosting like several extra little girls. What are they gonna eat? Are they gonna bring snacks of their own? I don't know, but I do know one thing. I need to finish doing my makeup. I need to finish my hair. Probably won't happen. The day's like halfway done. I feel like I've already done so much today. Appointments and stuff and kids. I've just got so many kids. And you know what's funny? I woke up last night in the middle of the night just because, you know, newborn life and stuff like that. Even though he's not a newborn anymore. Oh my gosh, he's 2 months old now. Crazy. I forgot what I was saying. Sleep deprivation is hard. It really is on my brain. 2 months old, baby. Oh, I was up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I was. Nothing new there. But when I was up, I was thinking, man, I really need to declutter blankets. I almost like opened my phone and made some notes because I thought, I can't forget to do that. Oh my gosh, the baby locks too. I'm a man of my word. I told you guys in one of my previous videos that I needed to do child locks on the game cabinet. And you guys, let me gather my thoughts. I also need food, maybe probably some water. Let's just get some water. Let's take a little field trip to the hydration station. You know what's sad about this? I don't know whose cup this is. I'm just gonna use it anyway. 7 days past overdue on replacing the filter. That's just how I live my life, okay? It still tastes fine. I feel like it's still got some juice in it. So like, cheers, hydrate, it purifies the soul. The whole thing or you're a quitter. Oh my gosh. Granola bars, just tiny bits of granola bars. are sprinkled all over my house. The baby is sleeping right now. Meredith is occupied. I should probably be getting something done that is productive. But am I? No. I'm just sitting there thinking, the baby's gonna wake up in like 1 minute. The baby's gonna wake up in like a minute, right? The baby's gonna wake up any minute now. Those are the reoccurring thoughts in my head. But so many minutes have passed and he is still asleep, and I'm thinking, wow, I have gotten nothing done and I had ample opportunity to do so. So now I'm thinking, well, as soon as I start doing something, he's gonna wake up. But we must begin, okay? Although I say I've done nothing, I did start Christmas card arrangements. Also, I have gone down a rabbit hole for dining room furniture. It's a problem. I feel like I'm wasting my life. Here's what our dining room looks like at the current moment in time. I know, but this is it. Okay, it's actually not, it could be worse. The main problem is it's like the very first room you look at when you come in the house, kind of. I don't know, it's one of the first rooms. And this isn't doing it for me. You know, I need a new chandelier. I need a new dining room table. This has been, you know, thoughts for the past, when we knew we were moving, I thought, yeah, this isn't gonna work out, you know? But now that we've been here a while, I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to like do something with this. I thought about refinishing the table. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's just so many little details in it. And then I would have to do the chairs. I'm not even good at refinishing furniture, so it's like a really big task, especially for someone who doesn't do that. So I've been looking at tables online, and the one that I want is on back order. I found a similar one that someone's selling, but the color is not my favorite. So like, should I just settle for that? Or should I be patient and wait 10 weeks? Also pay twice as much money? It's like, so many decisions. And I have decision fatigue, and I just don't feel like making any more. I will make one decision. I need to finish this. I have to walk out to my car to get my mascara because I normally just put it on in the car. All right, I feel a little better. I don't know, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, no amount of concealer can cover up the fact that I am exhausted. Try as I may. I threw on some concealer, some bronzer, and some mascara, and I feel like that's the trio that I need. Let's do some meal prep, speaking of my dining room. Also, Alex, I love you so much, but I will never understand this. He was sweeping yesterday, and apparently just one of the chairs needed to go up. I will never understand it. Do you know what one of the worst things to do is when the baby's sleeping? Sneeze. It's one of the, you can't control it. You try to be quiet. I don't know about you, but when I sneeze, it's like an earthquake. Well, I think it's time. Time to get your life together. That's right. Even though I have nothing, how do we do that? One step at a time, I think. Weekly meal plan. Okay, this is we got home so late last night, you guys, I didn't even put the groceries away. I was running around like a mad woman yesterday. Yep, groceries, didn't put those away. Also, pizza box up there because we were with some family yesterday, so we just ordered pizza. It was the most convenient thing. I don't like ordering takeout. It is so expensive. So, but also I wasn't prepared because the kids we got home really late. The kids had stuff at their school late. This wasn't the only day this week. It was just, well, what day is it? So I just want to try my best today to just give the appearance that I have my life together. Oh, what's for dinner, Mom? Don't you worry, I have the answer to that. Also, wow, Mom, this is my kids' response when they're coming home from school. Wow, Mom, the kitchen looks so clean. I don't think they have ever commented on the cleanliness of our house. All the laundry is put away? Wow, impressive. That's the goal today, okay? Just get a few things done. Get done what we can, and the rest we'll leave for tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan if you ask me. Oh, well, since we're meal planning and I pulled up Pinterest, do you want to see some of my dining room inspiration? Maybe you guys can give me some tips and advice. Here's a little something, okay? I like the look of this, but I'm unsure if something like this would look okay in my dining room because we have that huge wall. I don't know, something like this is happening. You guys, HGTV, I need your help. Okay, food. Keeping it simple, like this. Boom, spicy chicken, sweet potatoes, rice, and broccoli. Does it get easier than that? I don't think so. Jotting that one down. I also feel like I need to try my best to eat a little healthier because I have noticed that I'm just so hungry all the time that I just shove my face with whatever is around me, and it's not always the healthiest choices, but it does leave me satisfied. Ooh, this is one of my faves. Black pepper chicken. That's like my go-to at like a Chinese all-you-can-eat. Yeah. Also, how hard can it be, you know? What's your go-to? Homemade Star Crunch. Why do I pin the things that I pin? I also feel like my freezer meal stash is running extremely low. I may only have 2 meals left, so I might like carve out a day and do some more. That's such a joke. In my mind, I'm like, yeah. But in reality, I know the likelihood of that happening is very low. I just have so much to do. Like, Christmas is not that far away. One day at a time, okay? One day at a time. The problem on my Pinterest board is I pin way too many treats, and then I just want to eat treats. Is it even a meal plan video if I don't mention Elise Ellis and her meal plan? I love it so much, you guys. It's like simple food that I know is going to taste good. It's like healthier for you, macro friendly, whatever. I don't count macros. I don't even care. I don't measure anything. I stop eating when I'm full. Okay. But this month she has Cheesecake Factory recipes that are macro friendly, and I'm just like ready to write them all down. So I think I'm just gonna go through that and I'll make the rest of my meal plan.
Let me know what your favorite go-to dinner meals are. I always go to like spaghetti. That's an easy one. Tacos. I find that ground beef and sausage. Oh, chili. That's another one. They defrost really quickly. So that helps, especially when it's like 5 p.m. and I have no idea what's for dinner. Those are always 3 that I throw together. They're crowd pleasers. And someone told me one time that they knew someone. She was a single lady, and she literally ate the same thing every single week. She knew exactly what she needed at the grocery store. Her grocery list didn't change. Her meals didn't change. She ate the same thing over and over again. Are you the type of person who could do that? I do like hyperfixation meals. Sometimes I, eat something and I love it and I eat it until I can't even look at it anymore. That happens. I don't think I can eat the same thing over and over and over and over again for the rest of my life. That seems a bit ridiculous, but I'm sure some people can do it. I'm not one of those people. I like finding new recipes and trying new foods. And I think my family enjoys the new recipes too.
Okay, I'm done. And that took me probably 6 minutes just to fill it out and look up the ingredients that I need to round out the week. I will likely make the recipes that I have all the ingredients on hand for first, because I just went to the store yesterday for like stuff for the kids' lunches, and I mean, not much, but just some produce and stuff to hold us over until the next time I can go to Sam's Club, even though I feel like I just went there, but I'll probably go there like tomorrow. So this is what's on the meal plan: seasoned chicken, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. Like, it doesn't get any easier than that, right? And some of my kids' favorite chicken is when I make it on the skillet and just throw like literally salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and then cook it in a little bit of oil. They love that. Louisiana chicken pasta, that was on the meal plan. Lemon garlic shrimp. Wentworth loves shrimp. My other kids don't. I put mac and cheese down here. I don't know. I might have something else for them. Wait, lemon garlic shrimp. I think it's a pasta. Yeah, no, that's a pasta. I'm pretty sure there's pasta with this too. So the other kids will be fine with the pasta, and maybe I'll throw in some chicken with the shrimp, but that will likely happen because not everyone loves shrimp over here. Sweet corn tamale cakes, those look really good. And then I have some mac and cheese that it's like semi-homemade. You throw it, it's like a baked mac and cheese kind of. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes, unless I don't feel like making mashed potatoes, because let's be real, sometimes that's time consuming in a process. So I'll just I'm gonna roast carrots, and I roast the potatoes or make mash. I'll likely roast them.
But if I'm feeling lofty, I'll mash them if the kids are home and feel like doing it too. And of course, Brownie Friday, we may omit because we're gonna have cake. Oh, I have to buy a cake. Hungarian noodles with sausage, found that in the good old Food Network cookbook, not cookbook, this is volume 8, number 9, from November 2015. So if you're wondering where I got that recipe, there it is. I'm sure it's on their website. Nowadays, magazines are like going out, you know, they're like newspapers. No one has them anymore because everything's online. It's a sad day, I know. Well, times are a-changing, okay? You gotta roll with the punches. And then Sunday, keeping it real easy, roast from the freezer meal. Yeah, guys, that's about as good as my brain is functioning right now. And then, of course, Sunday, we're gonna have some good old buffalo chicken dip, because you can't do football Sunday without it. And since I'm here and it's rather miraculous that Wolfgang is still sleeping, I don't even know what's happening. I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen. It will probably take, let me see, probably less than 10 minutes if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna put on a song because that's what helps me muddle through. If I don't feel like doing something, I just put on some music, something to uplift me. Right now it's gonna be Lauren Daigle because that's the mood I'm in, but sometimes it's good old country to jam out to. Sometimes it's throwback Gavin DeGraw. Sometimes it's BSB and Sync. You never know what's on my radio. What's on your radio when you go to clean? Ooh, Paramore, I threw them on the other day. Old school Paramore, like Twilight version Paramore. That's what I'm into. I don't know. I think they have a new album coming out, or are they just going on tour? I'm so out of it. I haven't even listened to Taylor Swift's new album. All right, now I'm chit-chatting. Gotta clean.
Hey, speaking of cleaning, if you can see on my counter, there is a bar of fruitcake. Yes. Are you a fan of fruitcake? I feel like it is a very polarizing food. It's like cilantro. You either love it or you hate it. And I feel like maybe less people enjoy fruitcake than cilantro. It's one of my favorite things. And I got a whole one from Costco. I think it was last year or the year before. And the problem with that is that I'm the only one in the house who eats it. And so I eat it. But, you know, Costco sizes are in bulk. So when we were over Alex's grandmother's house the other day, she had some. And, well, she got hers from Sam's, which is better than Costco, by the way. But it didn't come from Sam's bakery. It came from just like a brand that they sell. So I don't know the brand, but it is far superior than the one at Costco, at least from my food memory, from the taste buds on my tongue. Anyway, that's what I think. I think it's better. It is delicious. But again, I'm the only one who eats it. And I ate like half the bar this day. Not my intention, but it's there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just have a little sliver. And then, you know, a couple hours goes by, and every time I walk to the kitchen, I grab a little bit, and then before you know it, the whole bar is gone. So that's a problem. Thankfully, the size bar is much smaller than the one at Costco. The one at Costco is like a huge, massive bundt cake. That's probably just as delicious. But anyway, I'm cleaning my kitchen, and I said it would only take 10 minutes or so. 10, 15 minutes is what it typically takes. But for whatever reason, this day took 20, just shy of 20. I did stop to look at a bird. We'll see that. So that took a couple minutes, shave a couple minutes off that. And then I also put the dishes away. So I dried the dishes on the counter, which I don't always do. I like to do because I like to see a clean counter. But, you know, sometimes my kids do that after dinner or whatever. So, and here is the moment where I see the bird. It is a hawk in our backyard. We see a lot of wildlife, I guess you can call it. I don't know what this hawk is doing, stomping on his food. But then I sat there and watched, and he never ate anything. So I don't know if he thought it was maybe a lizard or something, and it turned out to be nothing. One time I saw him battling off with a squirrel. It ended well. No one got injured, okay? And this reminds me of that meme that's going around. It's like, you don't realize, or I don't really know how it goes, but it's like one day, let me look it up actually so I don't screw it up. Okay, it says, as you age, it's ridiculous how fast bird watching creeps up on you. You spend your whole life being 100% indifferent to birds, and then one day you're like, dang, is that a yellow-rumped warbler? First of all, I don't know what type of bird that is. But it's so true. Alex actually asked for Christmas for binoculars, because sometimes we just sit on our upstairs balcony and, well, we don't like bird watch, but I mean, that's the scene. So you're just kind of looking out. We've got owls, we've got hawks, we've got all kinds of, we got bats out back. So sometimes we find some really cool things, him more than I, cause he's out there more often, but it's pretty cool. So hopefully we get binoculars this Christmas. That would be fun for him to see some more cool animals. Okay. And then this board book, I get a lot of questions about it anytime that I show it. So I will link it down below for you. It is called Beautiful Boards, and it has all kinds of charcuterie board ideas. As you can see, as I'm flipping through it, some of them are seasonal. There were a few Santa charcuterie boards that I've tried to recreate in the past. There's hot cocoa boards. There's like, ball game, charcuterie board, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And so it's really good inspiration if you're putting boards together, but also I find it's a beautiful decor piece. Call me crazy. It's simple. Call me a minimalist, because it is one thing that covers all my bases, all the seasons, and I love it so much.
Okay. Oh, wow. That feels better. I'm not sure how long it took me. I hopefully told you in the voiceover, or maybe not. I don't know. But it's tidy enough. I didn't do the floors or whatever, but it hasn't, I think I did them not last night, but the night before. That stuff needs to go elsewhere. Laundry and also grocery bags go in there. You wanna do that for me while I go do something else? I'm trying to do stuff that's away from the bedroom so I don't make a bunch of noise and wake him up. I can't believe that he's still sleeping. I'm speechless. Okay, where did I put, here they are, baby-proofing magnet cabinet locks. The problem with this is where we have the board games with, each board game has a million little pieces or cards, whatever. And when little ones come over, or if they're new to our house, some of them aren't even that little, but if they're new to our house, they come here and they explore, and then they like dump everything out. I'm like, why? And I'm not gonna talk to them like I talk to my own kids, like, pick it up. So it happens, but thankfully we have baby-proofing magnet cabinet locks. Oh my gosh, wait, what? I thought I had to like screw them in or something. Okay, well, screws. They do have like the command strip, like the Velcro stuff too. Okay, well, this was going to be a job for Alex because, let me just get the instructions. I'm sure I can do it. I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna open the doors because I'm sweating. Okay, well, see, opening the doors just opened Pandora's box, okay? Because I opened the doors and I thought, oh, how lovely it is out here. The weather's really nice in Florida anyway. It's like summer everywhere else. Hence the cardigan. Probably it's got spit up on it, whatever, ignore that. But then I used my eyes and looked around. I need to clean. It's like give a mom a cookie style, Oh, once you start on this project, and then you notice this project, and then you notice another project. So I'm just gonna tidy up here really quick. This is supposed to be where the plants are. Why are they down here? I don't even understand. Well, okay, we have a slight problem up here. All of the plants are dead. Like, this is real crispy. I'm surprised the leaves are still green. Like, I'm so sorry.
Hey, speak of the balcony that we sit up here to bird watch. Here it is. And we recently got this like set here. I don't know what the furniture set. We got it, from Marketplace, secondhand. And man, was it a bargain. But also, dang, my kids asked if they could paint up here. And I said, oh yeah, just make sure you have something to paint on. Yeah, I guess what they painted on didn't cover the surface area well enough. I saw what they were painting on, but also the paint ended up on the table. So I need to bring a scraper up there and just scrape it up. Some of it came up with the cloth, but as Meredith's trying to, she tried with her nail and she's like, look, scrape it. But the problem is my nails are so brittle. Guys, I've been taking my hair, skin, nail gummies. My hair, skin, and nails are looking rough. So I don't know how long I need to take the gummies for them to be effective, but the answer is more than 2 months, I guess. I think too the problem is I'm postpartum, so like my whole body's still falling apart. Oh yeah, I'm having a hard time. So anyway, I'm moving on to put these baby proofing things on the cabinet, and really, golly, I should have done this so many weeks ago. I can't remember when they came in, but it's been a while. But what's important is that I'm finally getting to it. So hopefully we'll see, because we're having kids over this weekend too. Oh, my brain hurts. So we'll see if they bust into these cabinets still. Hopefully they stay secure. I didn't screw them in this time because I just want to see how well they work without putting in that amount of effort. So they did come with a very powerful sticky on the back of it. And hopefully that does its job. I'll keep you updated. But it did take me quite a while to figure out, like, how do these go? How does this put on? Because again, the instructions that come with it, you guys know I have a problem with instructions that are just like barely instructions. Like, can you word it out? Can you tell me what to do? It just had one picture and I was like, what the heck? So anyway, once I figured it out, the other 3 that I put those on like a breeze. It was so simple. Even my 2-year-old was doing it. Or 3. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's 3. Where is the time going? So she was even helping me do it. So simple, no skill involved at all. So hopefully this works. There is a magnet to like get it to open. So I didn't show her how to use the magnet. Of course, if I would have done that, it would have been useless. So I put the magnets up. It comes with a set of 2. So in case you lose one, you've got a backup. So yeah, I'm excited to make sure that the kids stay out of here.
Okay, the baby has been up and down all around. Alex finally got home, so he's holding him for who knows how long. 10-minute tasks is mentally how I prepare myself. I'm like, 10 minutes at a time, what can I get done? So I had to come up here. It's where I left my camera, but really I'm mentally preparing myself to make dinner. Every single night, it's gotta be made. So of course, since that has to happen, naturally, I'm just on Pinterest searching for a healthy dessert. 9 amazing desserts. The ultimate healthy blueberry crisp. Where do these people get these recipes from? Because I'll tell you right now, 30 clean eating dessert recipes. One of them includes a cookie dough made from garbanzo beans. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pass on that. I would rather eat cookie dough and deal with the sugar and carbs. I will say the only reason why it grossed me out is because I have made it before, probably 10 years ago, and it was other than great. Willing to try it again, I'm just saying. Not today though. Oh my gosh, that's the timer going off. I told Wentworth he could have 15 minutes before we start homework. All right, let's go downstairs. I don't know what we're gonna make for dinner, even though I just meal planned. Spaghetti's always a go-to, right? It's always good, easy. So speaking of healthy dessert options, just don't even look at this fruit cake back here. I mean, technically it's fruit, so it's gotta be something. Okay, technically it is not fruit. I tried to hide that from myself, but it didn't work out very well. All right, still got nothing in front of me. So we're off to a great start. So I'm sifting through a cookbook, and I might just make breakfast for dinner. It's one of my favorite things. We rarely do it. I think maybe I just want biscuits. And I'm also thinking, well, the only meat I have thought out is sausage. Oh wait, I could make sausage gravy, sausage patties, sausage and eggs. This is why meal planning and prepping is so important, to make sure you have all the ingredients on hand ready to go. The problem with today is I just meal planned today, so I didn't like get the rest of the ingredients I need. Remember the yellow cake baked oatmeal? It's been years. Is it time to make it again? I think I figured it out. I'm gonna make that baked oatmeal, but I'm gonna make that for, well, dessert, really. And I mean, it's oatmeal, right? It's like a healthy dessert. Come on over. If you need a healthy dessert, come here. I got you covered. It's if food bloggers spoke how they typed. Someone just sent me something on Instagram. It's like, food bloggers are like, you need to find out how to pick the perfectly ripe asparagus. Come here, let me tell you. And then naturally it goes on to say like, I grew up in the foothills of Tennessee and like no one cares. Okay, did we make up our minds yet? Oh, see the problem with the dinner that I wanna make, oh my gosh. I'm just having a lot of internal struggles right now. Thank you guys for like hanging with me through this time in my life. I am like scraping bottom of the barrel. I'm barely getting by some days, but we are making it. Chicken, potatoes, and carrots going in the oven for dinner. Step number 1. I can only do one thing at a time, okay? Just one thing at a time. Alex told him one time that there is no such thing as multitasking. You're just doing multiple things at once poorly. Okay, I think I have everything to throw this yellow cake baked oatmeal. You guys, it's been years since I've made this, but it's about time to make it again. If you forgot about it, now's the time to get out your pen and pencil, jot down the recipe, because away we go. I'm probably still missing something. All right, gluten-free cake mix. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Like, are you kidding? This is all that you need to make a delicious yellow cake baked oatmeal. Also some berries to throw on top. She has raspberries and peaches. I have strawberries and blueberries, so that's what we're going with. You work with what you have and don't worry about the rest. So I have gluten-free yellow cake mix. I also have almond milk, oats, and eggs and butter, and then some salt. And that's it, you guys. Let's do it. Not that it's surprising because I don't remember much, but I don't remember making this recipe. So 2 cups of oats going in. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh, my Lanta. Well, we're just shy. Add oatmeal to my grocery list. We'll go shy on the milk then too. 5 cups of milk, and then you just pop it into the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes. And then let it sit on your counter for 10. While it cools, I'm gonna get Wolfgang to fall asleep on me while we work on words. We love this book. This is like First Words, Wipe Clean. He's just working on his handwriting and then also reading, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this has been sitting for a little bit. I almost forgot how much I love oatmeal, just plain oatmeal. I normally make it with water, and then obviously since I've been postpartum, I've been eating oatmeal with all the extra seeds and stuff. So anyway, once that has been sitting, you add the cake mix, add a little bit of salt, crack in the eggs, which you need 4 of, and then 1 stick of melted butter, so half a cup. Mix that until everything's incorporated.
I decided to cut up the strawberries, and I wasn't sure how well strawberries were going to work in this, but they are delicious. Strawberry oatmeal, I mean, everyone's had that before, right? Maybe not, but it's delicious, nutritious. Oh, by the way, this oatmeal cake, probably not nutritious, but that's okay. It has a little bit of oatmeal in it, right? Better than nothing, kind of, maybe. Let's just lie to ourselves, okay? Is this really breakfast? I guess people have pastries for breakfast, so it's like whatever. But yeah, I had it for breakfast this morning. I thought it was fantastic. And last time I put on the peaches and raspberries that it called for, and it was so dang good. Even with the gluten-free, dairy-free cake mix, it was still good. I know, unbelievable. How does that even happen? It was so dang good. I would recommend making this, but also as a dessert. Like, also realizing, I mean, people have muffins for breakfast. People have sugary cereal. It's like the American way, you know? So here's a nice little shot of it that I got. And then I'll show it to you what it looks like when I pulled it out of the oven. Pretty much the same, but it tasted good is all I have to say about that, I guess. Forrest Gump style. And then we move, well, I guess I needed to give you multiple angles, mostly because I just thought it looks so good. And before I dug into it, I thought, well, I better get a pretty shot of this. With a typical yellow cake mix, it will give more of a golden color, but you know, what can you expect from something that is gluten-free and still good? So I'm moving on to dinner. These are some sweet potatoes I'm throwing in the oven, just using up what I had left over from like grocery shopping that week. Like, you work with what you have, you use what you have. And that's what's great about meal planning, kind of, is you can work around what you already have in your pantry. And a lot of the times, the meals that I plan for have similar ingredients, one, and two are, use ingredients that I typically have a lot anyway. So I know my family is going to enjoy them because it's just like food recreated in different ways, basically the same ingredients. And that's basically how I shop most of the time anyway, is especially at Costco, just get like very similar items, the staples. So I'm just throwing the potatoes, and this is frozen broccoli, and it cooks at basically the same time if it's frozen. And a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That's all you need to make it taste delicious. I just give it a good rub through and then throw it in my oven, 425, for around 25-ish minutes until everything's cooked and golden. Sometimes I use the baby potatoes, and like when I cut the baby potatoes in half, I put them like flat side down. Does that make sense? In my head, it makes sense. You guys, my brain is, I'm having a hard time. Okay. I don't know if I could say that again. I might cry. Anyway, so cut them in half, put them the flat side down, and they get really crispy. My kids love them like that because they kind of taste like French fries. I mean, it's basically a French fry. So pop that into the oven. It's good to go. And then the chicken, I'm using thighs. I think chicken breast are more macro friendly. I think it doesn't matter. I use the thighs because they're juicy, delicious. They stay, they keep their moisture when you cook them. They don't dry out like chicken breast can do, and they're so versatile. This is just the simplest way to make them. A little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning. Those are that's my fourfecta, quadfecta, good enough. And I just pop them in to some really hot oil on this specific night. I was very distracted, so I ended up like they got a little crispier than I was expecting, but just throw them in hot oil. That way it gets a nice sear on it. And then when it's time to flip them over, I turn the heat nearly like on pretty much low medium, and let the rest of it cook through. And then just eat it like that. I cut all of it up at once because it's easier to serve that way. But yeah, this is how my kids like it. Oh, and then I add a little bit of butter to it too. Just keeps it nice and juicy, moist.
I almost forgot. I didn't take any video once dinner was done. It just got real chaotic. So dinner was delicious. I mean, it's like simple, nutritious. Everyone enjoyed it. It's no hustle and bustle. I don't know what I'm trying to say. No frills. It's just what it is. And it was good. Whole Foods. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Wish I got some more done, but also, wow. But there's always tomorrow, hopefully.
Huge thanks again to Ring for sponsoring a portion of today's video. If you want to learn more and check them out, my link will be in the description box below.
If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.